society is so broad and so important. I think that it's the university's role in the innovation system is often seen as, well, we'll pick up an idea out of the university and we'll move it over to the commercial sector and that'll be the end of it. Well, it isn't, because the university also trains business leaders, it trains lawyers, it trains financiers, it trains the whole group of expertise that is needed to develop the innovation ecosystem. So I think that we need to sort of understand each other's programs more completely. We need to understand the cultures that are brought to innovation, because the cultures between US and Ireland, I think, are very similar. It's a very easy thing for us to communicate and to work together. The culture between a molecular biophysicist and an intellectual property rights lawyer and a venture capital person, they're very different cultures. And they speak very different languages. And I have to say that sometimes they may not quite value each other's expertise as much as they need to. So I think the role of the university is to bring some wisdom to all of this, to bring these players together, to also help train these players, and to think of a way to go forward. What's been very inspiring to me today is we've had many meetings. We had a chance to meet with the Tanista Eamon Gilmore. I think my Irish is not so great, but I think you know who I mean. We've met with the Science Foundation of Ireland. We've met with Enterprise Ireland. We've met with the Irish Business and Employers Confederation. And what was really inspiring is that their messages were all very similar. They all are very committed to this question of innovation and economic development within Ireland. How can the US and Ireland work more together? And one of the things I found very, very important was that at the Irish Business and Employers Confederation, they identified what they felt were the key sectors for Ireland. Key sectors where, even though the economy has gone up and down and we're all kind of riding a roller coaster, these sectors are still important. These sectors are ICT, international financial services, pharmaceuticals, medical devices, and agriculture, agri-food is what they called it. And if you look at those 5 areas, one of the things that jumps out at you is they all really require a lot of science and technology to sort of take them forward, to sort of make changes, to look for both that major new invention as well as incremental ways to improve productivity. So I feel that what we are learning on this delegation is how similar we are, how we face some of the same challenges, and how much we can learn from each other. But one thing I would say to you as the next generation of scientists, entrepreneurs, engineers, medical technicians, doctors, I don't know if there are any would-be lawyers in the room, but I think that taking the broad view of your education is a really important thing to think about. And understanding that you're being trained and you're getting a lot of wisdom in your area, but your area is only one of the areas. And you really have to be able to reach out and communicate across the spectrum of players in your field and then more broadly across the whole innovation ecosystem. So I think that there's much we can do together. We still have a lot to learn in terms of both the science, technology, and our ability to apply it. But I'm very hopeful that the programs that are out there and the policies to serve as incentives to have ideas flow back and forth are very positive, and there's a lot of, what I found was a lot of receptivity to new ideas. What are new programs? Why won't an engineer move this way or that way? Or how can we attract more venture capital? I think that there's a lot of willingness in both of our countries to address this problem of innovation and its role in economic development. And I guess I should sort of change one word I said there. It's not really a problem. It's a complex challenge that when you come down to solving problems, you really have to look to innovative ideas. And so much feeds into that it takes all of us to really try to make advances. And our countries are so close and so committed to this. Together, I think we have an opportunity to do a lot more and to really make a difference in how we solve problems and how we're able to stimulate economic growth and create jobs, but also lead in the world setting and bring some solutions to some of the really difficult challenges that face not only our country, but the world. So with that, let me stop and turn it over to my colleague, Chris Balderston, who will speak a little bit more about his office, which handles partnerships more specifically. So thank you very much.